Welcome everybody. My name is Kalle Lyytinen. I'm the editor-in-chief of the new exciting journal called Engage Management Review. And I have here actually four members of the editorial board from different parts of the world who are very excited also about this new journal. And we are going to have here a short discussion of what the journal is about and what opportunities it offers for advancing new forms of management scholarship. Let me just start shortly talking about what the journal does. It is focused on problems of practice, and the articles are driven by ways of addressing important managerial problems. It deals with the work-related challenges experienced by managers in the real settings, and it is an example of a scholarship which is by the managers, for the managers, and with the managers.
I'm Lars Mathiasen, and I'm from Georgia State University, where I work with the Executive Doctorate Program. I'm the academic director, so what I do is that I, of course, give lectures and advice in the program, but also I manage, student admissions and the student process, and I try to manage the professors too.
Well, Peter, I'm Pierre Vol. I'm a professor at the University of Paris, Dauphine, where I'm director of the program, EDBA program.
I'm Emma Parry. I'm the director of the International Executive Doctorate at Cranfield University in the UK.
And I'm Louis Grabowski. I'm a recent graduate of the Georgia State's program, their doctorate program, executive doctorate program. And I think the EMR journal will focus more on the relevance, on the practical implications to business, which I think is something that is very much needed. I also think, as a result of it being open access, that will help it to be available to more people, and really disseminate the knowledge that we put together in these programs.
Genre in writing very influential on how you think and how you communicate, obviously, what you want to say to others. And in these programs, in these executive doctorate programs in which practitioners, scholars train themselves and come out as graduates, they are typically situated in traditional business schools with traditional genre publication. And there are tons of journals out there. There are practitioner journals and very academic journals and high level and low level and what have you. And this is all good, but what we are trying to do with this journal is to create a somewhat different genre that is particularly suited to what a practitioner scholar would like to communicate to colleagues with interest in the research that has been done. And it will not be just a practitioner journal in the sense that it's a lot of practical lessons, and it will not be an academic journal with a lot of theory, etc., that Lou was talking about. It will be focused on communicating to relevant professionals that want to learn about this issue that is in this paper, but it would also be rigorous and communicate its underlying research method, and as you said, Emma, the way that evidence is produced to produce the insights that is in the paper. So we are trying to build a new genre, and that's what the journal is there for.
Those of us as scholars that work with practitioners, we hear over and over again complaints about how academic research is not accessible to practitioners. That it's written in a way that's not accessible, that's not in a way that it's easily exploited in practice. Where ultimately, I think as management researchers, us and the students that do research in our organisations want to do research that's there for the taking, if you like, and can be exploited by practitioners. And I think this journal is a unique opportunity to present the research in a way that is accessible, that has the bottom line up front, if you like, which is a term that we use quite a lot when writing practitioner reports, that really explains what the practical implications are, but also does that, as Lars says, alongside the academic rigour and the method, and a bit of the theory, so that practitioners and practitioner scholars can really get access to the research that's been done in an academic way. So I think that's a really important opportunity for the journal, actually.